What's going on, guys? In this video we are going to see what is a standard deviation and what is a variance. Now when we talk about standard deviation, there are two types. You can have population standard deviation or we can have sample standard deviation. Now let's go ahead and look at the equation for these two. Population standard deviation is given by sigma. This sigma is equal to square root of summation of xi is the points, whatever the points, like if you have a set of numbers, all of the numbers in the set is a point, so that's this one, minus mean square divided by the number of numbers in the set. For example, if you have 3, 5 and 7, we have 3 numbers, right? So 3 numbers in the set, like number of numbers in the set. So this is the equation we use to calculate population standard deviation. Now there's another standard deviation that's called sample standard deviation. For that one we use S. It's similar to this one. Everything is similar. The only difference is we will have a sigma and we will also have xi, but instead of mu we will have x bar. It's sample mean. This is population mean, this is sample mean, and then square divided by, instead of n we will have n minus 1. For example, if you have 10 numbers, we will have 10 minus 1, 9, okay? And these are the basic equation. Like this is the equation for the population standard deviation. This is the equation for the sample standard deviation. Now let's go ahead and see what does that mean. Like for example, let's forget about sample standard deviation for now, because if you know one thing, you know the other thing. Like every step is similar, right? So let's get rid of this sample standard deviation for now, and let's look at the population standard deviation. Now in population standard deviation, let's say we have two set of numbers. We want to compare which one has the highest population standard deviation. Now let's look at this set of numbers. Let's say we have 4, 5 and 6, and let's say we have another number set that is 3, 5 and 7. Now how you can decide which one has higher population standard deviation? It's based on the spread. Like if you look at this through this one, to see this one clearly, let's put a line like this. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I also put the same number here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we have to see which one is more spread at. 4, 5, 6. 4 is here, 5 is here, 6 is here, right? For this one, 3 is here, 5 is here, 7 is here. Which one is spread at more? Here you can see this 3, 5, 7 has highest spread, right? So it means the standard deviation for this one is high, and for this standard deviation for this one is low compared to this one. Okay, now let's go ahead and see how we can calculate this one. Let's go ahead and grab this 3, 5, 7. For 3, 5, 7, first we have to calculate the mean. Mean is we just have to add them together and divide by the number of these things, like 3 plus 5 plus 7. 3 plus 5 plus 7 divided by 3. Okay, this is how we calculate mean. Now 3 plus 5 is 8, 8 plus 7, 15, 15 divided by 3, that's 5. So 5 is the mean. Now after we find out the mean, we just have to plug it in this equation, and that's going to give us the population standard deviation. Population standard deviation equation is sigma square root of summation. Summation mean each point, like we have every point, like xi is every point. So we have to subtract every mean from every point and square that one and add them together. Now our first number is 3, so 3 minus mean is 5 square and plus the next number is 5 minus the mean, that's 5 square, plus the next number is 7 minus 5 and then square. So we have included all the 3 numbers divided by number of numbers in the set. We have 3 numbers in the set, so we just have to divide by this one by 3. Now 3 minus 5 is what? 3 minus 5 is 2, actually negative 2 square, that's only 4. And then plus, see 5 minus 5, that's 0, 0 square is 0. 7 minus 5, 2, 2 square is 4 divided by 3 square root. So totally we have 8 over 3 in the square root. And if you calculate this one, you will get 1.63. So this is the population standard deviation for this 357. Now let's look at the population standard deviation for 456. Same approach. First we calculate the mean. Mean is what? 4 plus 5 plus 6 divided by the number of numbers, that's 3. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 plus 4, 15. 15 divided by 3, 5 here. So we have mean 5. We just have to plug it in this equation. Sigma is equal to square root of xi. The first number is 4. 4 minus 5 is the mean. Square plus 5 minus 5 square plus the third number is 6 minus 5 square divided by the number of numbers in the set, that's 3. Now here we have 4 minus 5 is 1. 1 square, negative 1. Negative 1 square is 1. And then 5 minus 5 is 0. 0 square is plus 0. And then 6 minus 5 is 1. 1 square is 1 divided by 3. The whole thing should be divided by 3. Okay. Because we have 3 numbers. So we have square root of 2 over 3. Square root of 2 over 3 is equal to 0.816. So here you can see, as we can compare, this one is higher than this one because this one is spread out more, right? This one is 1.63 and this one is 0.816. So this is how we calculate population standard deviation. Now if you want to calculate sample standard deviation, that's the same approach. Like here we have like sample mean, and here we will have n minus 1. So we don't even have to worry about doing that right now. Now let's go ahead and see how to calculate the variance. Variance is what? Variance is simply square of standard deviation. Let's look at an example. Let's look at the variance for this 357. So we have the population standard deviation. So say variance is just sigma square. So we found out sigma, that is 1.63. If we square this one, that's going to give us the variance, that's 2.66. So the general equation is going to be what? Sigma square mean. We just try to get rid of this square root. So we will have summation of every point minus mu square divided by n. This is the equation for the variance. And that's it. That's how we calculate standard deviation and variance. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos in statistics, you can check my playlists. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.